Hello. So today we're going to talk about back EMF for a motor. So how does that work? So remember a motor, we draw like this, right? So at one of the orientation, the motor situated like this. Let's say we put current, right? So motor just review, the input is current and the output is rotational motion, right? It's the omega. Okay, so I can say the output is the angular acceleration too, right? So I is going in, and then I is coming out this way. Okay, so the B field that we have here, the B field goes from left to right like that at this orientation. Right, this is the constant B field. Right, so in this field, the I goes this way, and B. So take your right hand, right? So right hand rule, I goes up, and B to the right. So then the force here will be into the page, right? So the force here will be into the page. And so the force here will be out of the page. So then this will start to rotate. So this will go on the left side, will goes in, and the right side would come out, right? Come out of the page. So as it's starting to do that, what would happen? So that's the concept of back EMF, right? So when we have that, remember we say tau is equal to NIAB from the past lecture, right? Times the sine theta, right? Let's say sine theta is changing, right? So NIAB, so this is the torque. So as we know that torque would give us I times alpha, right? So one would think that this alpha is constant, so it's going to go faster and faster, right? So then omega will keep going faster and faster. But nature doesn't work like that. Nature will find a way to slow you down, and that's the reason why we have this back EMF. So basically, it will in this orientation, as you see, when it turns like this, the moment it turns in, you can see the flux is increasing, right? So the B is right now the area is kind of zero because the flux is, the B is just kind of go past the A phase. So as you turn, the flux is going to increase, right? So as the flux increase, then we will try to have induced EMF in this case because it's increasing. So we need to have a current, induced current that's going in this direction. Okay, induced current that will be going in this direction, so that when this one turns like this, then if you have something like that, right? So see, it was like this before, and then it started to turn. And at this position, then you have an induced current going down this way. Then you see, when it go down this way, then the B field that it induced will be also going against the B field, right? It will be kind of like doing this. You got to imagine as a turn, right? The B field that is induced will be going like this. And that's what we want, right? Because your phi is increasing, so the Lenz's law want to oppose your increasing of phi by having an induced EMF such that your induced B field, right, will be such that your phi will not continue to increase, right? It will reduce. Okay, so that's why then when you have this, you basically are saying that you have an EMF that's going in this direction, right? So basically you have this, right? So you have a back EMF that induced that's going in this direction like that. So that's why your induced current will be going down to slow down your motion, all right? So that's the concept of back EMF, is the nature's way through Lenz's law, right? So this is through Lenz's law, right? To slow down your motion. Okay, so instead of keep increasing, it would actually have a back EMF to counter you. So even though in the chapter 20 in this Faraday's law, we're talking about the generator. But as you can see, in the motor's case, the back EMF can also be there. So it's not just for the generator that you're using. So generator, you are using the Faraday's law of induction, right? And motor, right? Motor, when it's starting to turn, you can see this Faraday's laws of induction and the Lenz's law will act to counter your tau and to counter your omega. That's going to start to increase. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Yeah, and we're going to stop there. Bye bye now.